They came to see you. They asked about you specifically. That's why you're here today.
What's up, man? Hey, y'all, this Cam right here, man. From where you from? So I had to bring him with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Legend for me, man. So, you know, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all for about 10, 15 minutes. Again, what I'm gonna do after I talk to y'all for 15, 20 minutes, I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to ask me anything that y'all wanna ask. And I prayed to God, and I asked God, what should I talk to y'all about? Because I know that y'all listen to me. So I prayed to God and I asked God to put on my spirit, what should I talk to y'all about? And what came to my spirit is about our concept of keeping it real. That's what God said on my spirit. And what I want to tell y'all is, they teach y'all, or they teach us, whether we black or Latino, or just poor people, period, to keep it real. The truth is, you can be the worst gangbanger in the whole wide world. You can rep your hood. You can do this. You can do that. That's cool if that's what you choose to do in the situation that you in at certain times. But what we have to learn how to do is to adjust to any situation in the world. I done been in the hood. I didn't hustle. I done did all this, the things that they say that's negative about young black men. But they never tell y'all that I'm a semester and a thesis away from my master's degree. They never talk about this. They never talk about the fact that I was at the top of my class at the University of Maryland. Black, white, whoever, I was in the top 5 of my class. The same dude that used to go in the club and that used to rob people outside of the store, I was that same person until I was blessed to see something better. Saw me lose this weight, and they thought I lost weight because I was trying to sell records, so I was trying to be sexy. I am sexy, I am. But it wasn't about that. Listen, what it was about is I had high blood pressure. How many of y'all know what high blood pressure is? Y'all know it? Y'all better know, because in the Latino and black community, that's killing a lot of us. I had high blood pressure. I was 21 points from diabetes, and I had something that they call sleep apnea. Y'all ever hear when your grandma and your mama, and they sleep and then that's 9 times out of 10, that's sleep apnea. And if you had that, that shut off air to your brain and you're not really sleeping. So that means you up 4 or 5 weeks. I had all of those things, and the doctor told me with that combination that I could die. So I had to get myself together, you know. And I want to tell all y'all that want to rap, and you want to be a model, you want to be a football player, a basketball player, as an excuse not to do well in school. The truth is, have y'all seen all these football players and basketball players and these rappers, after they threw rapping and playing basketball and football, they broke? You want to know why? Because if you can't read, how you going to read your contract? How you going to read your contract and know what these people asking of you? All right? If you don't know your geography, how you going to go from city to city and town to town? How you know where somebody taking you? You don't know that. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't know your science, if you don't know all of these things come back to haunt you. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was really, really smart, so I didn't really pay attention that much in school because I was smart anyway. So I didn't like to read. You know what ended up happening to me? I ended up becoming an actor. And I ended up having to read all them scripts. And I had to go back and reteach myself to learn how to read, or I wasn't going to be able to be an actor. So it's like everything that you cheat yourself from now, everything that you don't want to be right now, you end up having to pay for it later. Last thing I'm going to ask y'all, then y'all ask me a question. When you deal with black people on TV, that all the stuff that they teach us to represent, all the stuff that they have us to work hard at, ain't nothing that's going to help you do nothing in life. I'm going to tell y'all something, dude, and I know this because I'm from Mississippi. I can tell you just about how you living, how your mother living, how your father living, by what school you go to. Because they zone us in the same communities for a reason. I know if you're in a certain situation, how much your parents are making. So in me saying that, with y'all being in this community center, Y'all need to thank her and her family every day, because the truth is, only you can change the way that your family is living. I single-handedly changed the whole course of the direction that my family was going in. I thank God, because my grandmother was so poor, she had holes in her floor. Y'all know what I did with my grandmother when I first got my record deal? She went to Chicago for 3 weeks. I went and tore her whole house down and built her a house right there in the same place that our house was. So in me saying that, if your parents are hurting, if your mama and daddy is having a hard time, or your mama's having a hard time, it's now your responsibility to do better. Whether that's through school, whether that's through your vision, or whatever you want to do in life. But I tell y'all this before I let y'all ask these questions. I am a living example of the fact that you can make it no matter what you do. I'm from Mississippi. We didn't have the Lakers. We didn't have to whatever's going on. Somebody told me something about Tupac. Killed me. Somebody said Pac was on his way to heaven. Wild guy just got out of jail told me this. Said heaven is in a straight line. All you gotta do is walk. As long as you don't veer off, whether it's violence, whether it's this little boy that you like and you like him so you ain't going to school like you're supposed to or whoever. I got a little theory. Like act like you trying to give me a demo. Come on, walk with me. I'm walking, right? Say, come on, man, don't you worry about it. Come on, act like you trying to give me a demo. I'm walking. Try to give me one. Hey, man, I got something for you. I got something for you. All right, man. Come on, walk up. I'm serious. If you want to do something with me, I ain't gonna stop for you. I take the demo thing. Give me that. All right, I appreciate it. I take the demo, but I'm not gonna stop and turn around because I'm on my way to heaven. I'm gonna keep going straight. I'll slow down for you, but you gotta walk with me. Understand what I'm saying? I hope I did good with your question. What's real? Some of the things that we try to stay true to ain't really what's the best for us. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I mean, and I know the climate in LA, but I'll just say something. In most cases, when somebody bangs a set, they don't even know why they banging it. You banging it because your mama stayed in that hood. Not necessarily because that's really what you wanted to do. Like you looked in the book and said, hey, I'm gonna go down here and see what's best for me. Let me see the qualifications and what they have to offer to me. Most cases, it's because that's where you from. You really didn't have a choice. You really didn't have a choice. So a lot of things that we stand for, a lot of things that we die from, we don't even know why we doing it. So in staying true, that's the reason why my foundation is a spiritual foundation. It's not a religious foundation, because good or bad, God gave you the spirit inside to feel what's right. But we got to be strong enough to listen to it and be willing. If it's not like I done had a deal where I could have got $1 million, but that person that I was dealing with just didn't feel right in my spirit. And ain't the right amount of money that's gonna make me deal with that person. So in saying that, you have to figure out what your goal is gonna be, what your heaven is. It don't have to be a spiritual heaven, but if that's taking care of your family, if that's coming back to Watts and building a community center, whatever your goal is, because I'll give y'all an example. And then I don't know, it may go over some of y'all here, because I see some babies in here. But I got this theory about God and the devil, good and evil. Evil will do anything to be your friend. Evil will go to church with you. Evil will braid your hair, because I like your hair, baby. I wanted to braid your hair personally. I wanted to get into this occupation. But evil will do anything. Be your friend, holler at you, hang out with you every day. That's why I tell young black, young Latino people is that we have to vote. We can't say, well, he gonna be president, he gonna make it. Y'all gotta make sure that y'all mamas get out there and vote. And if y'all old enough to go out there and vote, and I told this even. Hey, do y'all know which state Barack Obama started his campaign in? What? Nah, I'm asking. You know? Huh? Where? Y'all see what just happened? Yeah. He answered the question right. He answered the question. I gave him $100. Let me tell y'all why. When you get older, the older you get in life, you get paid for what you know. Not what you say, what you know.